this is Jill with Life Off the Yoga Mat. You can find this video and other yoga videos on my website, lifeofftheyogamat.com. And today we're gonna use 2 blocks and we're gonna just get right into our practice. We're gonna be working on the hips, kind of that opening, feeling that opening and closing, hinging sensation, opening and closing the hip. And we'll start in downward facing dog. So let's start to get some energy from the beginning. You can bring your hands down, your feet down. And you could take a moment here, right, just to arrive, just pedal out the feet, shake the head yes and no. You can take any exaggerated movements that feel good here. Maybe holding one side, holding the other. And you could drop the heels to one side of the mat and take it over to the other side. Move around the facial muscles, so notice if you're walking onto your mat with any tension in the face, in the jaw, so you can make like a big circle with your mouth. Just really releasing out anything that you walked onto your mat with. And when you're ready, let's come to find stillness in downward facing dog. So pressing the chest towards the thighs, more weight is in the thumb and index finger of the hand, but you're feeling the weight distributed evenly. So you're not pressing just into one part of the hand, but feeling all the knuckles, the grip. From here, let's extend your right leg back and up for 3-legged dog. Point your right toes towards the wall that's to your right, or to the right side of your room. And then bend the knee, feeling the hip opening here. Extend the leg again. Square off the hip so the toes are dialed down towards the mat. Step your right foot next to your left. Downward facing dog. Other side, left leg up to the ceiling. Point your toes to the left. And then bend the knee. Always welcome to move around the ankle or toes here. Straighten out the leg, square off the hip. Left foot comes next to your right, down dog. Let's walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. When you arrive, breath in, lengthen the spine. Breath out, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, take a ragdoll. Okay, release the hands down. Root to rise, press down, sweep the arms around and up, palms touch. Bring your hands to heart center and palms alongside your body. We'll take some sun breaths here. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, sweep them all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Press down, sweep the arms around and up, palms touch. Swan dive it all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Press down, sweep the arms around and up, palms touch. Forward fold, swan dive all the way back down. Nice. This time we'll take it all the way back up. Breath in, palms touch. Bring your hands to heart center and Tadasana. Let's bring your hands down onto your 2 tall blocks waiting for you at the top of the mat. Extend your right leg back. So right leg is back, dial the right toes down. And here you're gonna hug your knee into your nose. So draw the knee in towards the nose. Lengthen the right leg back. Point the toes towards the wall to your right. What I want you to think more about now is this left hip hugging in. So really think from your heel all the way to your hip. You can even keep your hand here if it doesn't alter your balance a little bit. And you want to kick your right foot to the right. Extend the right leg back, dial the toes down, hug the knee to the nose. Okay, so keep hugging this hip in as you extend the leg back, toes to the right, a kick to the right like a karate chop kick. Bring the leg back, toes down, knee to nose. Let's do 2 more of those. So you're really firing up your left hip. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to kick. Inhale, bring it back, dial the toes down, knee to nose. Let's do one more. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, karate chop kick. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend your leg back, lower the right leg down for high lunge. So drop the toes down, inhale the arms up. Open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, tip it back. And cartwheel the hands down to frame your front left foot. Right heel spirals up. Let's take an easy twist. Right hand down, left arm reaches up to the ceiling. So feel the left hip crease drawing back. You can even put your thumb into your hip crease just to feel that action firing up the outer left hip. Lower your left hand down, downward facing dog, step back. Walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. When you arrive, lengthen, inhale, fold, exhale. Press down, sweep the arms around and up, palms touch. Hands come to heart center. Tadasana, palms alongside your body. Let's take this to the other side, bringing your hands back onto your tall blocks. This time the left leg lifts back and up. Really looking under the body, make sure that the foot is dialed down, that the hip is closed to start. We're gonna hug your knee in towards your nose. Inhale as you lengthen. Toes point to the left. Notice the right hip, hug it in. Kick to your left. Bring the leg back, dial the toes down, knee to nose. Nice. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, karate chop kick. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do, I think, 3 more, right? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to kick. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale, keep that right hip hugged in. Kick it back. Take it back. Knee to nose. Come to your high lunge. Extend the leg back. Lower the left toes down. Inhale the arms up. I really hope you're feeling some fire and fatigue in the outer right hip. Warrior two, open up. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, tip it back. Cartwheel the hands down, frame your front foot. Downward facing dog, step back. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Bend, stack, and open the hip again. So pressing evenly into the palms. Tap your right knee to your right tricep. So I'm squaring off the hip so I can come around, tapping my right knee to my right tricep. Inhale the right leg back and up. Lizard pose, step the right foot outside the right hand. So if we can stay lifted here, stay lifted. And I'm gonna use my blocks. Actually, I'm gonna put one block underneath my left thigh, just above the kneecap, and I'm gonna use the other one to put my forearms down onto. So I wanna create this nice long line, so I'm hugging my right knee in towards my tricep, and I can focus a little bit more on that with the support of these blocks. So the block underneath my left knee, it's like above the knee, sort of at the lower part of the thigh. So you might need to find what works for you and where you feel gives you more stretch in the front of the left hip. And you can always not use the block. Okay, let's slowly release out of this. So bringing your hands off your block, releasing the block from underneath the thigh. Squat pose. So if you can connect your left thumb to your right, keep the hands firmly planted, step the left foot outside the left hand, sink the hips low, bring the hands to heart center. You have your blocks. If you like to sit on blocks here, you're welcome to do that. Let's bring your right hand in front of your right foot. Left arm reaches up and open. Take this back to center. Other side, left hand in front of your foot, right arm reaches up and open. Take this back to center. Release the hands down, lift the hips high. Just parallel the feet so you can keep them as wide as the mat as you take the opposite elbow that you normally do and sway this out for ragdoll. Release your hands down. Plant the hands. Let's step right back to downward facing dog. So make your way back to down dog. Inhale the left leg high, bend, stack, and open the hip. As you square off, tap your left knee to your left tricep. Inhale the left leg high, lizard pose, left foot steps outside the left hand. And again, you have your options with your blocks underneath the right thigh. Noticing, right, each side feels a little bit different. Bringing your forearms down onto a block. So you can keep everything lifted, your palms down, your knee lifted without the blocks. You can always drop the right knee if you'd like. Just keep hugging the left knee in towards the midline and find a long neck. So think of your neck and spine like one long line. Someone had asked me in class when I was adjusting them or talking to them about a pose, well, where am I supposed to feel this? And of course I could tell them exactly where they're supposed to feel the pose, and I do that often, but it also comes down to how something feels in your body. So always following a teacher's cues as guidance, but maybe it feels a little bit different in your body, and appreciating that and recognizing that. And closing your eyes is always a great way to tap into how you really are feeling in a pose. Sometimes we feel things because we're told that that's what we're supposed to be feeling instead of really trying to notice what comes up for us. Okay, let's slowly come out of here. Bringing your blocks out of the way if you had them. Squat pose. So you can connect the right thumb to the left, step the right foot outside the hands, sink the hips low, hands to heart center. Okay, we're gonna come to crow pose if that's in your practice. So I'm gonna scoot back to give myself some room forward, to bring my hands more forward. My hands are down, thinking chaturanga arms, like you're hugging the elbows in. Knees come up high towards the triceps, rounding the spine, gazing forward, so hugging everything in. And I'm gonna lift up one foot, maybe lift up the other, and hold it here for 3 breaths. And then nice and slow, try to come out of your crow. When you are ready, bring your hands to heart center. Release the hands down, lift the hips high. Heel toe the feet back underneath the shoulders. Let the head and arms hang heavy. We're gonna roll ourselves up to stand. So just roll yourself up, loop the shoulders back, palms forward. Bring your hands to heart center and close the eyes. So just take a moment to feel the practice that you just did, our brief time together, right? Just feel it as it settles down through your whole body. In the standing position, just feeling it from the crown of the head, down through the shoulders, down through those hips, thighs, knees, ankles, all the way down to your toes. You take this energy, this feeling with you throughout your day today. Namaste.